Hey everybody, and welcome back to Wigs Gaming. I told you the Ultimate Pokemon Picker was coming back, and today it is. We are starting a brand new series. Let's see if this one will do as well as the best, because I cannot believe how well the worst Pokemon of each type went, and I do want to thank you guys for your support. We're at about 320 subscribers now. When I first put out the original worst normal type video, we were at a total of, I believe, like 25 subscribers. So just want to say I really appreciate that. And today, quite simply, we're going to talk about what are the ugliest Pokemon of every single generation. And we're going to start with normal, just like we did before. So I'm going to take a look and see what I think might be the ugliest looking Pokemon. And to be completely honest with you guys, I think it's definitely a tie. I think it's a tie between Chansey and Lickitung, but I have to give the edge over to Lickitung. When you look at this thing, let me zoom it in for you guys, okay? Let me zoom it in. Do you see this thing and you think, oh man, that Pokemon looks so cool, dude. I really want to use that. I can't wait to use that. Do you see this and think that? Because if you do, you might need some therapy, okay? There is no reason whatsoever for you to think this is so cool. No, it's not. It's just not. Don't even try it. It's not. It just isn't. Generation 2. What is the ugliest Generation 2 Pokemon? Well, there are a couple of options here. And honestly, to me, it's Miltank. And it's for a couple different reasons. Miltank is a pretty good Pokemon, but one of the things that you hate about Miltank is you really hate who uses it. So in Generation 2, right, you have Whitney who uses Miltank. And Whitney is a difficult gym leader, and that Miltank destroys you time and time and time and time again. But what I hate so much, first off, it's a stupid design. Why did they made it look like a cow, but it's pink, and it's not really a cow, and I don't, it has a tail that, I just don't get it. It should have probably evolved or had a pre-evolution form. They never did that, whatever. But also, Whitney is the whiniest gym leader in the world. Like, you can't tell me that didn't bother you, that she cries when she loses and doesn't give you the badge. And you don't even know that she doesn't give it to you because no kid playing Generation 2 is reading the text, so they don't even know that they don't have the third badge until they're halfway through the game and they realize they can't progress without it. All because she was too whiny about the fact that she lost. So just because of that, I hate this thing. And I think it's disgusting. Generation 3. Let me zoom back out. Generation 3, man. This is another tough one. And it's definitely a cross between two or three of them. Slacking is probably one of the worst abomination of an overall design from a look standpoint in a very long time. The problem is Slacking is such a good Pokemon, I just can't do that to it. The tie I'm honestly thinking about is either Skitty or Cast Form, but the answer is obviously Cast Form. I don't know how Nintendo got away with this at the ESRB, but are you really going to tell me this is not a head on top of a pair of balls? Like, this game, it should have gotten an mature rating, but it didn't. Gen 4. I love our boy Bidoof so much. But the good news is there is a Pokemon in Generation 4 that has ugly in its name. So I think we can all agree that even Nintendo themselves knew they were creating an abomination. Gen 5. Honestly, if I had to decide, I would probably pick Deerling or something. However, Watchog looks like he's on shrooms 99.9% of the time. Like, look at him. Tell me that Watchog doesn't look like he just had, like, an entire multiple weeks worth of drug use to the point where he has no idea where he is 24/7. That's all I see in his eyes. That's all I see in his eyes. Gen 6. Generation 6. Wow. I actually really like a lot of these. I think it's probably Diggersby. When you look at him, first off, I'm a little bit concerned about how much mud is on this dude. Like, how are you so comfortable with all that mud on you? Why is he smiling? This guy looks like Big Chungus. And if you don't know what Big Chungus is, look it up. This is like Big Chungus if he like rolled around in a bunch of deer crap outside. That's what he looks like. And what is this? I see his hands are here. What is this, a belt? What is this supposed to be, dude? I don't understand. I really don't. Generation 7, this really does have to go to Gumshoes. I don't think anybody denies that that's the case. I think Nintendo definitely was having a little bit of fun. You can look at this and you can really compare and see there might be some similarities to a certain former president that a lot of people know of. I see the similarities myself as well. I think Nintendo, the Pokemon company, was just having a little bit of fun with that. It does look awful, though. I don't ever look at this Pokemon and think, oh, I want to use this. This looks so cool. I really don't want to. And when you look at some of the other options, a lot of the other options are pretty good. So I'll give it that. Generation 8. What is the ugliest Generation 8 Pokemon? Well, I'm gonna... Ooh. Yeah. Greedent is... He's happy and he's jolly and he looks like he's enjoying his life. But my guy, you are so fat. Like, his tail has got to be like 90% of his weight, but even his body. But think about it, too. If you're carrying around that tail all the time, how are you so fat, dude? It makes no sense at all. I don't really like the color scheme on Greedent either, to be honest with you. I think Squovit actually had a better color scheme. I think they ruined it with Greedent, quite honestly. And Generation 9, I would have to go... Oh, wow. No, who am I kidding? It's Dunsparce. People asked for a Dunsparce evolution for a long time. And I understand that because Dunsparce is such a unique Pokemon in of itself, that it's a very difficult thing to do, to find a way to get an evolution for Dunsparce. But regardless of that, you literally just added a tail to it and another extra couple of bodies and added an extra Dun into its name. Creative, funny, yes. But from a design standpoint, from a Pokemon that everybody has loved for so many years but never actually got, an evolution until now, expectations were higher, and instead we got an absolute abomination. Now, what is the ugliest normal-type Pokemon? Well, guys, I don't think we need to question it. There is literally a pair of balls down here with a head on it. There's no other possible answer. This is out of my hands at this point. No one disagrees. I guarantee no one disagrees. If you do, feel free to comment down below and let me know, but I highly doubt it. Anyway, those are the ugliest Pokemon in all generations for the normal type. Join us tomorrow as we hop into the fire type. See you then.